Welcome to the course information section of the Blackboard shell. Here we are going to look at the syllabus. You'll see that below we also have the syllabus addendum. That's a document supplied by the college that discusses lockdown and evacuation procedures and campus closure information. Not overly relevant to an online course, so I will let you read that one on your own time, but you can open your copy of the syllabus here. And here it is. A little bit about me is how it begins. Email me. Best by far way to get a hold of me. I do check it many times during the day. I'm a little addicted. My children are worried. However, if you would like to call me instead and leave a voicemail, if I'm not in the office, that voicemail does get turned into an email, so same response time. Provided I am able to call you, not long distance. If it's long distance, I will be waiting until I get back into the office, but I will email you about that. Where's my office located? B building on Barrie Campus 228C. So when you go into B228, you will turn right and follow the winding hallway around to Office C. This semester, I am in on Mondays from noon to 2 or by appointment. I am out there other days of the week, but my official office hours are then. If you're coming by, please send me a quick email just so I know to expect you, so I don't double book you with somebody else. All right, what else? Well, welcome. Work environment communication is exactly what it says. It will focus you on working skills to communicate in your future career. It prepares you academically as well as professionally. So you can read over this little section. The course outline, the 7 learning goals and objectives of the course. By the time you finish this course, employers and the college expect you to have achieved each of these 7 abilities. If you don't achieve these 7 abilities, you will not be passing the course. So, what are they? Analyze audiences, persuasive messages, editing and revision of documents for employment, good teamwork strategies. Although group work is not a required component of this course, we do discuss it, and you do provide some responses to peers in a professional manner as well. Any emails or communication that you and I have are also part of that professional communication, so keep that in mind as you speak with me, virtually or live. We do talk about cultural sensitivity and the globalization of our workforces these days. We also have an online presentation that you complete, and throughout the course, proof of appreciation of intercultural communication skills. That's all part of the learning outcome. Well, how do we get there? You have a number of assignments and presentations to complete. As I said, you have an option to work with a peer for some assignments. You have non-optional responses to peers for other assignments, but on the whole, you can complete this course as an individual, not as a member of a group. However, here's the breakdown. You have 60% assignments, 20% is for presentations, and the tests are 2 10% tests. Obviously, because it's an online course, it is open book. Open internet tests. I expect you to use them. And now we'll talk about that textbook that I expect you to get. Here it is, Business Communication Process and Product, 6th edition, and it was first used last semester. So theoretically, there's lots of used ones kicking around. We did teach a few sections of this last semester. So if you have access to a 5th edition for free, don't say no, but there were quite a few changes made for the 6th edition. If you end up with a 5th edition, be prepared to go to campus and use the 6th edition in the library as required. It is on hold in the library. I believe you can sign it out for use within the library only. I'm not sure if it's on a time frame or if you can keep it as long as you are with it in the library, but you can access it there. I know the price is high. Shop around. Don't tell anybody I said that, but they are available outside the Georgian bookstore as well. So make sure you're getting a good deal, as good a deal as possible. Sites and sources, purely optional. We will be looking together briefly at the library provision of APA formatting. If you took Communication Essentials last semester, you will already be familiar with what our library has to offer. I do recommend using it over Sites and Sources, again, unless you get a free copy of Sites and Sources, or if you really like to use a book rather than the internet when you're looking stuff like this up, then go ahead and get that Sites and Sources copy. Before we continue, expectations for success. Absolutely, this is a professional course. It is work environment communication. Please do not use slang. When you email me, please give me your full name. I have 160 students this semester, 80 online, 80 live. It's a busy semester for me. This is a heavy load course. You'll find out it has lots of work in it and consistent work. So please keep in mind as we communicate with each other that this course is focused on preparing you for communication with your bosses, your peers, clients, and professionalism is expected at all times. All right, so expectations for success. Prepare. That's key. And anybody who took this course online from me would pass that on to you. Do the readings, own the textbook. It will make your life a lot easier and you will be able to sell it. We're going to be using it for years to come. So if you want to offload it and get your money back, you'll be able to. Please log into Blackboard a minimum of twice a week. And as well, in line with that, check your student email at least twice a week. I horrifyingly had a couple of students last semester. They were live class students, but I had everyone open their email as part of their test. A couple of them had never done it and had over 100 messages sitting there. Not how college works. Get into your email. It comes from your professors. It comes from your departments. It comes from the registrar's office. It's the only way we have of getting in touch with you. So make sure you're looking at it. I will be sending a minimum of one message a week each time I post the announcement in Blackboard. And as well, once you've handed in your homework, I do communicate with you once it's graded so that you can go in and look at your results. So please, if you're not willing to open Blackboard and your email at least twice a week, drop this course now. This is not the format for you. Hand your things in on time. Because it's an online course, deadlines are firm. That being said, makeup assignments are not available. If you face bereavement, serious illness with doctor's note, that type of thing, that's a whole nother situation, and we can discuss that privately. However, just random lateness is not accepted, and you will receive 0 on your assignments. Go to the library if you haven't yet. If you didn't take Communication Essentials, or if you skipped the day that they did the library tour, make sure you take one. Go in, ask a librarian for an orientation. They will walk you through what is available and how to use it. Make friends with a librarian. There is one specifically focused on your course, whatever that may be. They've divided your courses up amongst the librarians to become specialists. So by this time, you're in at least second semester of your program. Make sure you know who your librarian is for the coming semesters. As well, don't forget you paid lots of money to be here, and there are lots of things available to you in B110, such as peer tutoring, access center services. And a lot of people say, well, what's that? Well, it's everything from counseling to a scribe if you break your hand, to time management assistance, all sorts of things. And then, of course, my favorite, the writing center. Available in the library on scheduled timing. You do need to sign up if you're going to use them, but you can take them any assignment from within this college and they will review it with you for content, for organization, for your APA accuracy, all that type of thing. So do make use of all these pieces that have been provided to you. I already said all this, so we'll go up to academic integrity. Don't cheat. Pretty simple. Don't plagiarize. Keep track of where you get your information, where you use it in your documents, and give credit as appropriate using APA in-text citations and APA reference page. That's the standard for the college. Prepare to use it. Again, if you don't know how or if you missed that course, do contact the Writing Center. They will help you out. Maintaining academic integrity, be familiar with the academic rights and responsibilities section of your college calendar, and do read this over as well. A couple of other things before I let you go. Email. When you email me, please use your student email. I do not want your private email address. You're not getting mine. I don't want yours. I cannot hold a professional conversation with you over that email. My response to your private email will be, please send this to me using your student email. So you're just doubling your work, and you won't be getting proper feedback from me until you contact me through your student email. So please be aware of that. I think that's it for this section. Please proceed to the screencast for the weekly schedule. Thank you.